Qué honest to talk to us, Animal Super Boys. I am sorry, I'm not really sure what happened there, but we're back. We're back now. It's really annoying because we had already gotten 30 plus views on that stream before it ended, and we had 11 viewers here, which is quite frustrating, but there's nothing I can do. It's very, very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. But anyway, we're back. I will send Andy Bianchi an invite there. Oh, there we have 10 viewers now. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. If you've not done already, please do hit that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Obviously, I know what happened there was not traditionally ideal, but we're doing the best with what we got, and what we got at the moment ain't great. I'm doing the best that I can. Obviously, I'm not currently living in my house. It's not ready yet. Hopefully, it'll be ready in the next month. I said that last month. And it's still not, but by then we will have a reliable source of internet. Obviously right now it's not ideal, but again, you know, I can only do with what I got. But anyway, back to more important stuff such as racing. We're watching Icon out now to set more laps. We're back. Yeah, well, come here. Your internet didn't at least didn't fail. Mine did. Anyway, we're back and we're watching Rob Goblin, who's the first car out on track for the second time going today. But yeah, you were saying something before we got cut off there, Andy. The whole 9 yards. The what do they call it? The Grand Slam, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's a hat trick. It's a hat trick. It's the hat trick. The hat trick, yeah. Yeah, I think we haven't quite determined what our Grand Slam is here in the Super Championship, but we will eventually figure it out. It will have to be something. Win the race. Win the first group race of the year, then the first SF race of the year, the first GR1 of the year, things like that. Could be something that we could do. But we'll focus on that later on because we've got more important things to look at right now. We've got 10 of our 12 drivers here. Obviously, we do not have Ashpill today due to issues with his television. We can't hear Andy. Okay, interesting. Let me just have a quick look. I don't know. It's possible that you don't have voice chat settings. It's possible that you're not sharing your voice. Share your voice. Select allow to include your voice in other players' broadcasts. Yes, you need to allow it. So if you go to your party there and click on the 3 dots and then go down to voice chat settings, and then you can allow it from there. It's called share your voice. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now can we hear?
Should be able to hear.
Can we hear Andy Bianchi now? Mocked Alonso, the fastest man on track currently, and that's including a lap time from Icon, which is interesting.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but I saw Icon's lap. It was pretty scruffy. So
could be scruffy.
Make a mistake.
Yeah. We've obviously got the luscious Italian voice of none other than Mr. Andy Bianchi. Currently, people wouldn't have heard you before now, Andy, so they can hear you now, hopefully.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we're having a conversation here, ladies and gentlemen, about who we think is going to be on pole. I think that there is a hidden lap inside in Zulu, and I think if he can unlock that car and figure out how to make it stick to the road, I think there is a sneaky lap inside in Zulu that we may not have seen yet, because we obviously don't know what his practices look like. We don't know what his kind of lap times have looked like, and we sure as hell haven't seen or heard from him since round 25 of last year.
Yeah, but I think he's from what I remember, is not the best qualifier. He's more of a race pace guy. So
race pace, yeah. Superpow 82, the Matador, has joined the championship race. Round 1 is now got its home hero.
Nice, nice. One of my favorite rivals to race against. Always very clean, but obviously slower.
What is it like to race against Superpow? Like, I obviously, anytime I've raced with him, I've been behind him, so it's very, very hard to kind of, and when I'm behind him, he's disappearing. So it's very hard to determine how difficult it is to race against Superpow or even catch him.
He's definitely someone that doesn't give up easily, especially likes to front run. If you need to catch him up, it's a lot harder than keeping him behind.
Yeah.
He's not the best overtaker, but he's someone that is really good at front running, very good, then confidence in his pace, definitely.
Yeah.
Like Sainz, for example. Like
yeah,
the
exactly.
other Matador.
Yeah. But what I've noticed about Superpow is that if he is in front of you, he will do everything in his power to make sure you don't come past. He is one of the greatest defenders I've ever seen in this championship. It's just incredible to watch. And if he gets out in front of you at all, there's no hope you're getting past him. Unless you pull off something incredible.
Yeah, I remember from experience. In bad touch was really painful pass him.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, he's got a special way about him. Then again, if you have Icon starting on pole and he gets away into turn 1 and he gets around that corner pretty quickly, it's very, very hard, to some extent, nearly impossible to catch Icon. If he gets out ahead into turn 1, Rockstar Pool is now the fastest man on track by 4 1,000ths of a second. That's incredible. He's ahead.
Nice sandbags from him.
Nice sandbags indeed. He's not letting out that full. Be sure he's not letting out the full potential in that anyway. At only 4 thousandths of a second, he threw out a few sandbags before he crossed the line there for sure. Let's go Rockstar Pool, says Tico Sprinter. Let's go Ben, says Ash. We see Senna Boy down here. Who obviously last year had a couple of races where you were looking at him going, this kid could win something. A couple of the reverse grid days, he was leading. I think he led a race for nearly 10 laps. I think he led a race for 10 laps. And obviously he made a mistake, and I think it was yourself, Andy, who got past him. I think it was round 14. He was out ahead for a good majority of the race. I think it was yourself.
What was round 14?
Oh God, I can't remember. It's 14. I would imagine it's somewhere. It was either somewhere like Deep Forest.
No, Deep Forest was 7. I'm pretty sure.
7 was it? Okay, I can't remember what 14 was.
Maybe what was the Glen?
Yeah,
maybe.
Icon rounding off the
I remember.
14th corner, crosses the line, goes fastest by a second. Icon now the fastest car on track with 140.583.
Is in the 39s yet? No.
He's not in the 39s
not
yet. 5
Not
tenths.
yet.
5 tenths. He's got 5 tenths to go. We have exactly 3 minutes left before the end of this qualifying session, but due to the disconnect, but due to the internet problems, I'm going to allow an extra 5 minutes just to allow everyone to get that little bit of extra time. Because they would have obviously been working on their lap times before. And straight away, Superpow up into second place. 1 lap, that's all it took. 41.3 for the Spaniard. That's
we left him as we know him.
He works in silence. He works in absolute silence. And he is also running in the McLaren. And where's his teammate? None other than Mr. Moose. Moose is running down in 11th at the moment, has not set a lap time. He is now on a push lap as we currently watch him. We're watching on board with Moose at the moment as he can see Luke ahead of him. Interesting to see how Moose can
Power's gone.
Power's gone?
Power's gone. He's made a mistake.
Moose? Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit. Moos in fourth. The man from Norway has now ended up in fourth. It's very impressive. It's very, very impressive.
Well, it's not. If you remember, he's one of the strongest guys in Jeffrey.
One of the strongest guys. He's a multi-race winner too. He's won multiple races. I'd love to see him take the top step again. I'd love to see him take the top step again.
Might be the season, you know.
Yeah, it might be the season where we see the Norwegian step back on the top step icon now, obviously into the pits. He is only in second place by 0.5 of a second because Mark Alonso set a 141.1, 1/10 ahead of El Matador.
Yeah, Murphy is increasingly looking like one of the surprises of this season.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic to see him up there.
Until you see who have been cooking, but you know, he has had some technical problems due to a wheel company that I'm not sure I'm allowed to mention, and I won't because we are live internationally.
Yeah, of course, yeah, we're live internationally, and we're live to a good few people too. But we can obviously investigate that after the. Hugo Villeneuve Garcia, Superpower the best, says Hugo. Thank you so much, Hugo, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Thank you for checking us out. And if you haven't done already, please do hit that like and subscribe button. We've got 22 more races to go. We're going to allow exactly 5 more minutes for qualifying. Icon trying to get those tyres heated up. I'm just trying to see when the last time it was that Moose won a race in the Super Championship. It's going back a good while now. It's going back a good while. I'm just trying to wait. I'm just trying to see when was the last race that our man from Norway won. And I'm almost certain, if I can get up the playlist, it's going back a good while now. Let me see.
It's definitely season 1.
It is season 1. It's 2020.
What race,
it's 2021 that he won his last race. And I think I know which race it is. I think it's round 24 he won because Icon won the championship in this in Alsace village, and it was on. Let me tell you now. This has been. No, I clicked into edit video. That's not what I wanted to do. It's a good while since our man from Norway stood on top instead. It's well over 1,000 days anyway. Well over 1,000 days. I can tell you right now. That it was on. Let's see. Don't know how to work this on the computer. It was the 14th of November 2021. Let me have a quick look.
Wow, that's long time.
November 14th, 2021. 923 days is how long it has been since Jumping Moose has stood on the top step.
Almost
923 days.
Almost 1,000 days.
Almost 1,000 days since we've seen our man from Norway stand on the top step. Lucy says icon equals disconnect, Mott equals win, question mark, because it's not going to be though, because our man from the El Matador is on to second place by 3/100ths of a second. That's very impressive. That's a 140.040, 9/10 off of Icon.
Icon is almost in the 39s.
Icon
barely out.
Is exactly 4/100ths of a second, 5/100ths of a second away from the 39s.
Also super, if you wanted to know, you got a very special feeder series today in the form of MotoGP.
In the form of MotoGP? Is MotoGP on today as well?
Yes, in Catalunya too.
Oh, Catalunya? Oh my god.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Was meant to be.
Juan Carlos Cano Sanchez, Espanamanda Chavez, I think is what it says. But it says Spanish Rocks. And that is obviously a couple of Super Pals boys coming in to say hello. Boys, if you're not doing it, please do hit that like and subscribe button. We really would appreciate it here at the Super Championship and at the Super 25 Night Ride channel. We are so tentatively close to 1,400 subscribers. I've been on exactly 1,396 for the last 2 years. 2 years I've been at 1,390, in and around 90 subscribers. So the more closer we get to 1,400, that'll be awesome. And obviously it'd be better for the championship too, to have more people that are coming to check us out. And if you're not doing it, please do, as I said, please do hit that like and subscribe button, and definitely hit the post notifications so that you don't miss any of our upcoming rounds. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing. Icon is on provisional pole. We're going to allow the next couple of cars to cross the line and let it all happen here. It's Zulu who's next to set a lap time. He's coming around that final corner. Oh no, he's gone into the pits. He was actually looking rather quick. I'm not sure why he stayed. It didn't stay out. But it is the order. Icon from Zulu, from Super Pow, from Matt Alonso, Rockstar Pool, Just Jorben, Jumping Moose, Luke, Sennaboy, Rob Goblin, Ilga, and Luke has actually shown up twice. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing. Fantastic, here we go. I'm not joining, so let us see. Let's go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I need to pee, says Luke. Super Pow has the best hands I've ever seen in and out of the track, says Juan Carlos Cano Sanchez. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing.
Luke needs to pee though.
He might want to hurry up or pee in a cup.
Well, we can allow a couple of minutes. Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
it's already gone.
Oh, you absolute
Alright.
motherfucker.
Here we go. Round 1 of 2023. We've got Icon and Zulu on the front row. Second row is Super Pow and Matt Alonso. And we've got 5 lights on. And it's lights out and away we go. Zulu gets a great start. Super Pow, fantastic start as well. But Matt Alonso in that 4.58 after getting a great run down the main straight. And Zulu is up in the lead of the race. Oh, Cooley Pisces is up into second place. Look at him go down the inside. Can he take the lead of the race from Zulu? No, he can't. Icon getting slightly pushed out to the left. Here comes Super Pow in the background. Icon now is being accompanied by Super Pow has now got up into third place. Jorben is in here on the scene as well. Rob Goblin following closely behind. Ilga, who's now up into 7th place. Zulu has been into the lead of the race. Matt Alonso was closely there for a short period of time. He's still catching up with Zulu, who's gone quite wide. And Matt Alonso might be coming into the lead of the race if he can. No, he holds on to 2nd place for now. Super Pow comes up on the inside. There's nowhere to go. And Icon has had his spin. Icon is off the track. And he's into the barriers. He's managed to come away with no damage through some sort of miracle. Have no idea how, but he's down in 11th place. He's running in last. Super Pow, Matt Alonso, and Zulu Outcasts are all running 1st, 2nd, 3rd. 4th is running in Just Jorben, and he's coming up alongside Super Pow, and he moves up into 3rd. Super Pow on the inside retakes that, and is up now, looking like he's going to try and take 2nd from Matt Alonso, who's gone up in the lead of the race. Who's dropped all the way down? It looks like Zulu had an incident. He's gone off the track as well. It's Matt Alonso leading the race. Super Pow has gone back up into 2nd place. This has been one of the most epic starts we've ever had in the championship. Super Pow now hunting down Matt Alonso, who is leading the race. I've never seen any start in any of our races be like that. What happened?
Super. The actual. I thought it was a bug on my screen.
Oh no!
No way.
Oh
no way.
No. Oh no!
You really didn't.
I did. I forgot to change the laps. That's
No.
embarrassing. That's really fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh no. That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen at all.
How about we keep this order to start?
Yeah, I think we might have a rolling start. Shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oops. Well, that's a major boo-boo on my end, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. One of the most epic starts to a race we've ever had. And I managed to make a blunder of it. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh no. We might run a reduced lap. We might go to 22 laps.
Definitely interesting. And the rolling start, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit the event settings and change the laps to 22. Ooh,
and also remember the manual grid. Wait, let me do a thing quickly.
Can you find out the grid order for me? And if you
yes,
can.
I'm doing a screenshot right now.
You're gonna have to call it out to me. You're gonna have to call it out to me because my
Yes.
phone is way off in the distance. Oh no.
If you want, I can send them
Hold
on
on.
Discord,
Hold on,
so you can copy it.
Hold on, let me just it's going to be a rolling start set by host. Oh, I am so stupid. I am so stupid. I don't believe it, man. No.
Well, we'll just
No,
say
no.
that a bagger came out and there was a red flag.
Yeah. No one has entered. Okay, well everyone needs to enter. I am so stupid. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's painful. That's really painful.
It
Oh
definitely
my
got interesting, didn't it?
God.
Definitely a really interesting start of a season.
I know, yeah, but can we just? Why can't we just have one season, just one? Because it's been every single season since I've started this championship. Every single season, round one in some way, shape, or form manages to get messed up. In some way, shape, or form. Either through the settings not being right, the internet failing, or loads of people crashing out, and it just being a complete and utter disaster. Yeah, round one every single year. It's like the round one curse. I need Ilga to ready up. I need Ilga and I need Rockstar Pool to ready up when you can, gentlemen. Just the two left.
I need a quick minute off. Just give me a sec.
Okay. I know that Rockstar Pool and Ilga, I need you to ready up, boys, if you can. Can you tell the boys to ready up, lads? Edit grid. I can change it. Okay, Rockstar Pool has readied up. I need Ilga to ready up now. I'm good. Okay, perfect. I need to adjust the grid. Matt Alonso was absolutely on fire, and then followed by Super Pow. Jorben. Where's Jorben? First, second, third. Jumping Moose was in fourth.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Fifth, we had Rockstar Pool.
Okay.
Rockstar Pool.
I'm pulling out the screenshot, don't worry.
Perfect. Rob Goblin running nicely in sixth place. Very, very impressive. Don't worry, the grid order will be the same. Ilga.
Oh, wait. I'm not finding the... Hold up, give me a second.
Ilga needs to ready up. Okay, Ilga is now readied up. Starting grid. Then Ilga was in seventh. Then
so
Luke.
Yes, Ilga was in. No, Ilga was in. Okay, was Muff was first.
Yeah, I have that down.
Then Pau.
Pau, Jorben. Yeah.
Moose.
Yeah.
Rob.
Yeah.
Ilga.
Oh, wait, Rob finished fifth?
Oh no, there are the penalties. They are already applied. Okay, so no. Pool was in fifth actually.
Yeah. And then Rob.
Yes. Then Rob.
Yeah, and then Ilga.
Yes.
Luke.
Then I look. Yes, Luke. Then Icon.
Icon, okay.
Then Zulu, and lastly Ben.
Okay, perfect, okay.
Okay,
right,
we got it.
Here we go. Right, we're going again, boys. I apologise. I'm really sorry. I don't know how I managed to mess that up. Everyone practically had some form of penalty. Right, we're going again. I apologise. It is a rolling start. It is a rolling start, so it's rolling from lap 22. I can't believe
you didn't
I
mess up anything. There was a dog on track, and we had to red flag.
That fella from the 90s season running down the middle of the track was in Spain actually. Do you remember the Matador? That was absolutely, that's iconic.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back.
We are back. We're back.
Rolling start, 22 laps.
22 laps, yeah.
See some really interesting starts, I think, now.
Yeah. Superpower instantly into the slipstream of Marth Alonso. Hopefully Marth can hold on to that lead down into turn 1, because he was absolutely fine. Jorben absolutely flat out trying to get down into turn 1. Though there could be contact there. Was there contact? No, there wasn't. They managed to come away with it. Rockstar Pool up into 3rd place. I'm not sure what happened to Jorben. Jorben went off the track and rejoined. He's back onto the track. Rob Goblin now looking to come past Jorben, and he does. I'm not seeing. I hope I have the damage settings on correctly, because people are crashing into walls and there is no damage appearing. I'm not willing to have people test it, but absolutely fantastic start once again. It's Rockstar Pool following closely behind by Jorben, who's dropped down into 6th. Icon following really closely behind. Icon looking to make a move now on Jorben.
Damages are alright. I just checked.
Oh, he's alright, okay.
They maybe changed the detection
maybe.
update, but
maybe
the settings are right.
Icon has dropped down to 11th again. He obviously got touched somewhere, but he's now behind Sennaboy. He's got a lot of work to do. Jorben down in 6th at the moment, following closely behind Rob Goblin. Jumping Moose is putting Rockstar Pool under some serious pressure. Superpow is looking to make some moves on Marth Alonso. The 7/10 separate them.
Luke Onilia, but he's not okay with that. And he goes back into 7th.
Back into 7th.
Zulu's gone through.
Zulu's gone through as well. Zulu's making his way back through the pack.
Race is definitely more interesting now, because he's the only one on softs out of the back market.
Only one, yeah.
So we'll have to do a really good stint on the mediums.
Indeed, yes. And now we've got the straight line speed of that McLaren. Absolutely tumbling down the road after Marth Alonso. Obviously that Ferrari 458 is extremely good in the corners, where Superpower seems to be struggling with the McLaren. Just ever so slightly. Mind you, this time around he's not looking like he's making any mistakes, and he's now 5/10 off of Marth Alonso. We've got 5/10 between 1st and 2nd place. Marth Alonso, probably one of the most exciting drivers we've seen up at the front, and this year this is the first time we've seen him really at the front. This is incredible, absolutely incredible. Lucy Wu saying we are so back, says Lucy Wu. 3/10 separate them now. Marth Alonso will be starting to feel the pressures of Superpower, the home hero, coming up behind him. Superpower obviously has won here twice in his history in the championship. This has been a great start, and we obviously, where's Jorben? I'm so disappointed for Jorben, because I feel it's my fault that he's dropped down to 5th, but he's not that far away from Rockstar Pool, who is now coming up alongside Moose.
Zulu has a penalty.
Who has a penalty?
Zulu
has a penalty.
Right in front of
5/10 of a second.
Icon, sorry. Yeah,
Rob Goblin.
Is not easy.
Let's Icon through. Superpower reminds me to Max Verstappen, says Hugo, and it's not unlike. I mean, Superpower is extremely quick, and he doesn't give up any amount of space. And look at that for an exit. That's one of the best exits we've seen, and this could be now the lunge that Superpower needs. He sets the fastest lap of the race. Here he comes. He moves to the outside, trying to go down into turn 1, and he's up into the lead of his home race. Round 1 has Superpower leading it. Marth Alonso has to concede the place. What a move by the El Matador. Marth Alonso is not going to drop away, though. You can see him not giving up at all. Who's on the better set of tyres here? They're both on the same tyres, but Superpower is leading this race. Jumping Moose following closely behind Rockstar Pool. Just Jorben, this is fantastic from Just Jorben. He's starting to catch up now to Moose. Icon is very, very close to Just Jorben. Zulu. Spiders says, let's go, Super Pow. Obviously, Spiders is the owner of Spider Racing Team. And she's here rooting for Super Pow, who's 5 tenths now off of Matt Alonso. Matt Alonso, what a performance he is showing. This is incredible, and it's fantastic to see a driver who we were not expecting to be anywhere near the front of this race, and is putting a title contending driver under pressure and is back up into the lead. Did you see that move? That was absolutely incredible. But Super Pow saw it come and got out of the way, and is now back up into the lead of the race. 2 tenths separate them.
Yes.
Matt Alonso really putting it to Super Pow.
I'm really curious how the strats will pan out, because that Ferrari is really fast but hasn't the best tire wear, and he's got a penalty.
He's gotten a penalty. He went wide. He went wide into the last corner. Jumping Moose now all over the rear of Rockstar Pool. That Aston Martin has great straight line speed, but so does that McLaren. Coming down into turn 1, can Moose make it happen? Rockstar Pool absolutely slams the door on that, not letting him get anywhere near or close. Icon is now up into 5th. He's making his way through the pack.
He has gained more than 2 seconds on Pow while fighting through the pack. That is impressive.
That's very, very impressive. Rob Goblin now in a battle
with
Luke.
The fastest lap. Really get the epic.
Very, very impressive. Rob Goblin now 3 tenths off of Luke.
You see.
There's a battle going on here at first place, and it's Matt Alonso back into the lead of this race. He's got a 5/10 of a second time penalty, so Super Pow will be looking at that, knowing that there is no pressure for him. He'll lose roughly about a second due to that 5/10 of a second time penalty, because it slows the car down enough where that 5/10 of a second time penalty is actually a lot more when you look at it in the grand scheme of things. Matt Alonso gets out of the way, and up comes through Super Pow.
But he will have to brake less though.
You'll have to brake less, indeed, that is true.
Oh, Pow's gone wide!
Pow's gone wide, Matt Alonso back up to lead the race. Rockstar Pool under serious pressure now from Jumping Moose. Icon.
Pow's got a penalty. Pretty heavy.
Oh, Pow's got a pretty heavy penalty for that. Icon now closing in on Jumping Moose.
Oh, yes.
Moose goes down along the inside of Rockstar Pool. Can he go into 3rd place? It looks like he might be able to. Jumping Moose. No, the Aston Martin is starting to pull away with that little bit more power. Moose now looking to make a move. He's got the inside line down into turn 1 though. Here comes Moose. Can he get up into 3rd place? He can. Moose has made it happen. He's up into 3rd. Rockstar Pool now has got Icon coming up behind him, and probably one of Icon's worst people to come up against to try and get past is Rockstar Pool. We saw what happened last year when Rockstar Pool was battling with Icon. Rockstar Pool doesn't let Icon past. He just doesn't.
But, Pool won't be able to do very much. Look at this front left tire.
Front left tire.
It's basically already
Rockstar Pool dives it, throws it down the inside anyway. Holding on, slowing down Icon ever so slightly.
He's losing a lot of time by holding up Icon. He shouldn't do that.
He's holding up Icon. He's not giving up that position at all. Moose now starting to pull away. This is where it gets interesting. How much is this going to affect Super Pow? Quite a bit. I've every faith that Super Pow will be able. Super Pow being robbed. I wouldn't say he's robbed just yet. There's only 5 laps gone, don't forget. There's still a lot of laps left to go, and knowing the Spaniard El Matador, he will catch Matt Alonso once again. He's already got him by 1/10 of a second there. Rockstar Pool not letting Icon past at all. He's holding him up as long as he can. Rockstar Pool battling Icon. He's into the pits. Rockstar Pool is into the pits. That front left is absolutely, there's nothing he can do about it. Jumping Moose now.
Looking like a 2-stop for him.
I think this is what he's looking at. He's looking at about a 2-stop.
Not really optimal when you look at other guys' tires.
Absolutely.
Look at Moose's front tires. Oh my god. He's putting in the tire on 7 magic.
Yeah, absolutely. Mind you, Mott Alonso and Super Pulse tires are not even looking slightly as bad as Icon's. Icon has had to really dive through a lot of the backfields to try and get pads, but it's very, very impressive. He's 1.3 seconds off of Moose, and Moose is really catching his teammate. Moose is 3/10 off his teammate, who's on far less tyres. Moose could move up into the lead of this race with basically no tyre wear. That's very impressive from the Norwegian.
Now that I look at it, they might be on different brake balance settings, because Pau has more front wear but less rear wear.
Yeah. Oh, Icon's gone very wide. Will he get away with that is the question. Icon went very wide off the track there. When Icon is under pressure. No, he didn't. He got a penalty for it. And Ilga looks to go around Icon, and he does. Ever so slightly. Icon fights him back.
He has lost a lot of time, though.
He's lost a lot of time. He must have had an off. I didn't see that.
Maybe a penalty that we didn't see?
Maybe.
I don't know.
He's gone off though, and he's got Ilga now up behind him.
I think he made a mistake, actually.
He must have made a mistake. Jumping Moose now, coming down behind his teammate. And as I said, Super Pau has got back up to Mott Alonso. There are not many laps. There's 7 laps gone. It's oh, this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. How fantastic would it be for Mott Alonso to win this race? It'd be fantastic to see Super Pau win it as well. It's obviously been a very long time since we've seen Super Pau win very impressively. It's exactly, I think it was round 15 last year. It was in Laguna Seca. Super Pau throws it around the outside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. Mott Alonso on the in. Mott Alonso holds on for another day. Here comes Mott Alonso now, just holding on ever so slightly. He's got Super Pau obviously all over him at the back there. Super Pau gets a little bit out of shape, but it's okay. He managed to hold on, and obviously he's got his teammate now coming up behind him, jumping Moose, looking to go past his teammates. Maybe his teammate might have a better opportunity of getting close to Okuli Pisces. Jumping Moose moves up into second place and is all over the rear of Mott Alonso. Front tyres.
Yes. Both Pau and Moffa have really bad tyres at the moment. They've probably been together.
Tyres
means that Moose will have a few laps of clean air, actually.
And Icon is under huge pressure because of his tyre wear as well. Because Ilga does not even remotely have that much bad. Wow, look at Zulu's tyres.
Yes, he's on mediums. He's definitely cooking. Also keep an eye on Jordan, because he's on mediums too, and he's
here
just
comes
behind,
Moose. Moose goes to the outside. Can he make a move down into turn 1 on Mott Alonso? And he can. He's up into the lead of the race for now. But Mott Alonso on the inside line. Can he make it happen? No. Moose hangs it out around the outside and is up into the lead of round 1 in the Super Championship. What an absolute stunning move from Jumping Moose. He's 7/10 now, 8/10 into the lead of this race, and he's got Super Pau behind him too. This race is far from over. Far from over. They're going to have to pit soon. Those tires are absolutely gone.
Oh yes.
Both the rear.
This lap, the next. If they don't pit now, they will lose a lot of time. Trust me.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to lose a lot of time. Mott Alonso really
Also,
starting to struggle now.
Icon is also on pretty bad tires now.
Icon's tires are dead, and he's being followed by one of the quickest men in this championship.
To be honest, now considering that he's on mediums, Zulu tires are not in the greatest shape, you know.
No.
They could be better, actually.
It could be.
But I think he should be able to make it to a point where one stop is possible.
Yeah. Did we lose a driver along the way somewhere? No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
We're still at 11.
Moose 2.3 seconds in the lead of this race.
Oh, may I bring you to notice the pace that Pool is having on those medium tires? He's just 1/10 of Icon's fastest lap on the softs.
Who is this?
Pool.
Pool. Rockstar.
He's
Pool.
already gone past Ben and is catching up to Rob.
He's on softs though.
No? Oh wait, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Softs.
I thought he would go with him. One stop, and Pau is in the pits.
Someone's in the pits. Pau's in the pits. So is Ilga. Mott Alonso stays out for another round. Icon stays out as
Yeah,
well.
it's
Zulu
definitely-
is really catching up to Icon.
I don't know, but I think that also Ferrari car, he also has the Ferrari strategy from Rueda back in the day.
Yeah.
Because he's way fast in speed time.
Oh yeah.
Unless he's going for the one stop, but at this point I don't think it's a good decision for him. Look at how wide he's going. All the way
Very,
on
very
the
wide.
marbles.
And so is
Yeah, it's
Icon. Icon
definitely
is really
struggling.
struggling. Icon's really struggling.
Yeah,
He's
his
three
tires are
tenths
gone
now.
too.
3/10 is
But
how far.
there's something that will go in his favor, which is that by doing that he's holding up Zulu a lot, so it's making him lose a lot of time while he's on the race strategy. So
Yeah.
maybe Icon is cooking a bit too. I don't
Maybe.
know. We will see.
What I would love to know is how Zulu manages to keep them tires alive for so long. He did it so many times last year. He was always the man on the track with the best tires. He's so quick. He's incredibly quick. However he manages to do it. I know it's showing up that he's from Britain there. He is not. He's actually Ukrainian. Our man, 17 people watching. How incredible is that? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying this as much as we are.
Might be a
17
record,
people watching this championship race. Absolutely incredible. Now Jumping Moose is into the pits.
Moose is to the pits.
Jumping Moose and Matt
and
Alonso.
Icon too.
And Icon's into the pits. Who's going to take the lead of this race? It's obviously going to be none other than Zulu. So
Yeah,
everyone's
but
jumping into the
actually.
pits. Everybody's jumping into the pits.
Not
Rockstar
full actually,
Pool now.
because he was already pitted.
He's already pitted.
Perhaps not.
Rockstar Pool is
Luke is pitting.
Jumping Moose is just into the pits now. Where is that going to bring Super Pow out is my question. Super Pow is going to get ahead of all of these. Jumping Moose is just refueling now. Senna Boy goes through.
To be honest,
Moose is released.
even
Matt
as the
Alonso.
condition, I think that Pau might have done an undercut.
Juan
That's
Carlos
it.
Cano Sanchez says, "Hear me out. Super Pow is going to win
yes.
this race.
Always
Remember my
done a
words
very,
later."
very good undercut on Muff.
Absolutely.
Jarvis is on hards. Oh, he's trying the one stop too, but with mediums and hards, not mediums and softs.
No, not medium hard.
Definitely
Those hard
interesting.
tires. Great undercut, says Juan Carlos Cano Sanchez. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Super Pow is honing in on his teammate. But how much so? Because obviously Moose is going to be on the fresher set of tires. We've got 4 Brits leading this race. Obviously, technically 3, but obviously on the screen it looks like there's 4 of them at the top. And obviously we have Zulu, Rockstar Pool, Rob Goblin, and Senna Boy.
Ben is not driving though.
Ben?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
he's
the,
He's
when
obviously
you
had
go to the postman and
Yeah.
there's no drive. So in flashing.
Oh, no, he's back now.
Okay, he's back.
He's back.
Moose goes
around.
on their side.
Senna Boy is going to be holding up Super Pow ever so slightly. No, he managed to get out of the way just enough. Senna Boy now has got Matt Alonso, one of the quickest men on track, coming up behind him. Icon sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:40.8. That is the fastest lap on the track right now. Icon 1.8 seconds off of Matt
mediums.
Alonso with mediums.
It will be interesting. I think that it could be either Zulu or Icon. The things are going.
Going well, yeah. Now, a lot of people in chat reckon that the El Matador is going to be the man. Fernando Esteban Perez. That chat is with Super Pow. He deserves the win.
Actually.
A lot of support here for the beloved Super Pow. The fan favourite Super Pow, especially at his home race. He's got his teammate in his sights. Here comes Super Pow. Can he make it happen? Obviously, Jumping Moose is desperate to get a win himself. It's been a long time. Exactly 900. Can we remember what the time was? 924 days or 34 days. One or the other. Either way, it's been a very long time. This man from Norway is desperate for a win.
I don't know, the Matador is catching up pretty quickly.
El Matador is catching up extremely quickly.
Yes. I just got past Muff. He's absolutely flying right now.
Matt Alonso is flying, but Icon has gone past him.
One thing you need to know about Icon is that when he has someone in front of him, he's absolutely becoming a demon. There's no way you can stop him in hunting. He's probably the best one out of the entire grid, and probably the fastest one I know at hunting.
Definitely in terms of hunting, he can definitely catch while hunting. But there's one thing in hunting, there's one thing in getting past, and I'm not sure he'll get past Super Pow if Super Pow is ahead of him.
No, I think I will use the words of Oscar Piastri here. If you have Icon behind, it's not a matter of if he's gonna pass you, but when he's gonna pass you. Yeah.
One stop
especially
not
with
possible,
the two
says Rockstar
fighting actually. Oh, Moses let Paul pass, I think. I don't know. Actually.
No, I think he raced him down into turn 1. It looked like he raced him down into turn 1. He didn't pull up a fight or anything, but he definitely didn't slow down.
Pool is in the pits again.
Pool is in the pits
strategy,
again. Rob Goblin.
2 stops, I think, is not optimal actually.
Not optimal at all. Rob Goblin running comfortably in second place by 6.5 seconds. Super Pow now is nearly a second out ahead of his teammate. Icon reeling in to Super or Jumping Moose, both on medium compound tires, all in the same car. That McLaren seems to be the go-to car in this 2024 season so far anyway.
I think things will change if someone really competitive does a really good performance with some other cars. We might see some cards get thrown at the table, you know.
Icon now starting to catch Jumping Moose, and my question is how much of a fight is Moose going to put up when Icon catches him? Because as we said before, Icon is going to catch him, it's just a matter of when.
I think pretty soon. It's already down to 2 seconds.
It's down to 2 seconds. Super Pow girlfriend Carmen Marina is terribly nervous. Tell her not to be more nervous.
I'm actually looking at the pit times because I'm curious to see where Zulu will come out actually.
Oh yeah, Zulu. Where is Zulu? Oh yes, he's leading the race. I was looking at the back. Wow, he's really far ahead. He's 22 seconds ahead.
Of Rob. Oh, his tires are gone. His tires are gone too, so he's starting this lap. He's
starting to drop off. Those tires, and he's losing time to Rob. Mind you, Rob's tires are in far better condition than Zulu's.
Icon has halved his gap to Moose. Half his gap. He's already under a second gap.
Already under a second.
The man is flying.
He's absolutely, you're absolutely right, Andy. He is absolutely flying. And he's now 7/10 off of Jumping Moose. Where can Icon come past if he's going to come past? Because obviously both of those cars are the same power, and they're going to be of the same category. So it really kind of comes down to whoever gets the best exit, and who can follow in the slipstream better. Super Pow
now just looking at Pool, I think the pit time will be about 40 seconds. So Zulu should come out around Hilga, pretty much there.
Yeah, round Hilga, yeah.
Oh, big penalty from us. That is on top.
Jorben gone on to racing hards. Now Zulu is into the pits. What's Rob Goblin going to do? Is he going to stay out? Because he's got Super Pow very closely behind him. Jumping Moose isn't exactly losing Super Pow, and Super Pow definitely isn't pulling away.
Oh, Ben is gone.
Who?
Ben and okay, now there's no one near, but he's got some damage.
Barriers. Ben has gone into the barriers. Luke is going to be hunting down Rockstar. Pull. Super Pow looks pretty sharp. It's a hammer time. Jumping Moose, as I said,
will come out.
Super
will
Pow
be able to stay the field. Yes, he can.
Yes, he can. My question though is, now here comes Icon on Super Pow. I was just about to say, Super Pow isn't exactly pulling away from Moose the way he would like to, but it's a question of now, how much can Moose hold up Icon so that Super Pow can pull away a little bit? I presume that's the team game, I don't know. As I've said, Jumping Moose has gone a long time without a win, and he'd dearly love to win today. He was leading this race in 2022, and on the last lap, literally the last lap, in the final 2-3 corners, Jumping Moose got overtaken by Super Pow. The last lap, the very last lap. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Super Pow is now into the lead of the race.
Paul past. Rob is absolutely on that
wouldn't have
tires.
gotten in the way. In fairness to Rob, he would have known that Super Power would have been going a lot quicker, and he wouldn't have gotten in the way. But he's also got Icon for a teammate, so he's not going to be holding up Icon either.
Yeah, we'll see. No, he's in a pretty bad position right now, Rob.
He's in a poor position indeed. This race is so good, Sad Spider says. Rob Goblin now will be slowing down Moose ever so slightly, but Moose goes through anyway. Rob stays out of the way and Icon goes through too. That is fantastic teamwork from Rob to his newfounded teammate Icon. Obviously Rob is he's running for Saria today. Rob's now
Moose
into the
got a bad
pits.
exit.
Moose got a very bad exit, 0.5 second time penalty, and now Icon is into second place. It's a question of now, will Moose be able to catch back up to Icon, and I'm not sure he can. Now, the time is 2 seconds, that's 5/10 in 2 corners.
Oh yeah, no chance. But keep an eye on Zulu as well. It's about 6 seconds between him and Icon. Oh, it's not faster though. Icon mediums is actually faster than...
Oh, Moose has gone off! Moose has gone off!
Moose is off!
Moose has gone off. That's a disaster. That is a disaster. Super Pow is now on his own. Super Pow's going to have to come up with some absolute worldies here, because his tyres are in a worse condition than Icon's.
I'm actually curious to see the actual best difference between Icon those mediums and Zulu on the softs.
Is that what's is Zulu on softs? Oh my
yes.
God, he is. Zulu
okay, Icon is
softs.
pretty close to his lap, to his previous lap.
Oh, there's contact there between
happened
Alonso and Jumping Moose. It didn't affect him too much. Zulu was going to come past anyway.
Yeah, but it's definitely interesting to see, because now Zulu has got past his 2 biggest problems in catching Icon. It's 6 seconds now.
6 seconds, but he's made up 2/10 in 1 corner. Now,
also don't forget that the softs will drop pretty quickly.
They will drop pretty quickly, yeah. Gap between Super Pow and Icon is now 1.1 seconds, 9/10 of a second, 8/10 of a second,
8/10 of a second,
7/10 of a second. Icon is really coming after Super Pow. Now, who's affecting their tyres more is the question I have. Who is holding on to those tyres? And at the moment, Super Pow's tyres are in a far worse condition than Icon's.
Not far worse, but definitely worse.
Definitely worse. Icon using a lot more fuel too.
It's not necessarily a good thing, because the race is coming to an end, so
yeah.
I think in this phase of the race you want to use as much fuel as you can to really put out the performance of those medium tires with a electric car.
You can see on board with Icon right now how close he actually is to Super Pow. Who can come up with a better exit is the question. Super Pow definitely losing a lot of time. Super Pow holds on to a defensive position.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of one at this point. But we'll see. As we said, Super Pow is a really good defender.
He's a fantastic defender. It's the real question is how can Super Pow defend coming down into turn 1? He has to get a better exit. Oh, Icon's gone wide there. Icon went very wide there.
I think Pow moved too early at this point.
Icon looking to make it. Oh, Icon goes down around the outside. Oh, Icon is up into the lead of the race for now. Super Pow breaks later though, forces Icon along the wrong way, and Super Pow holds on to the lead for now. 4/10.
Also, don't forget that this is playing in the favor of one man, which is Zulu. This has gone down to 4 seconds on Icon.
4 seconds on Icon, and Matt Alonso isn't tremendously far behind either, and he's on better tyres than both Super Pow and Icon.
If Icon wants to win, he needs to get past Pow really quickly.
Yeah, he's gonna have to figure something out.
As Zulu now has the fastest lap of the race, actually.
Zulu is got the fastest lap of the race indeed.
You know, even with some prowess, you know, I was the one.
Hugo is subscribed. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Hugo. We really appreciate it. Superpow now under pressure once again from Icon. Oh, goes wide. Can he go wide? He does go a little bit wide. Now here comes
really
Icon.
close. They're side by side.
Side by side. Nobody's gaining any advantage by the car. Who can brake later? It is Superpower brakes later. Forces Icon a little bit wider. And now holds on to the lead for once again for now. Oh, Superpower loses the rear there ever so slightly. And look at this. Zulu is extremely close. You can see how close he actually is here as we ride on board with Zulu.
Yes.
2.7 seconds away from Icon.
He's actually flying.
He's absolutely flying indeed. Icon 4/10 back, a lot more than he was last time. The question is can he make another move into turn 1 that he made last time, or is he a bit too far back? Icon looking to go down the inside. Superpower absolutely not letting him. Superpower still holding on.
Will Icon do the switcheroo? I think yes. Yes is.
Oh, he lost the rear a little bit there. Icon drops back. Juan Carlos says, my first race I've seen, I didn't know what to expect, but this is really good. Congrats guys, thank you so much Juan, we really appreciate it. Now, Icon once again, back on the heels of Superpow. Zulu lurking in the background there with 4 laps to go. Can Superpow hold on? Can Icon get past? Or will the man from Ukraine come past both of them?
Yeah, it's not very often you see 3 people fighting for the win.
No.
Especially at this point of the race.
Yeah. Superpow now, holding on. Icon took the wide line. Got a much better exit though. Superpow holding on the inside. Can he brake later than Icon? Yes, he can. Superpow once again holds on to the lead of the race for now. It's like watching 2022 again. And all of a sudden, Zulu is in on the scene on racing soft tires. Can he come past Icon? This is going to get interesting towards the end. If Zulu can get past Icon, it would leave Superpow a little bit of a sitting duck because Icon is definitely holding up Zulu between himself and Superpow. Now they're coming down towards turn 1. Is there a place for Zulu to go past? Superpow once again goes defensive. Superpow holding on as best he can. Zulu is... Icon is up to the lead of the race. Zulu's up to the lead of the race. Superpow's back. 3 laps left to go. Zulu looking to make a way past Superpow anywhere he can. He's desperate to get past. They're on nearly the same quality of tyre now due to the softs being a little bit more hard wearing. Here comes Zulu, goes up on the inside now of Superpow. Is there a way past?
I think.
There's contact. Superpow hangs it out on the outside.
On the outside.
But he will be on the inside now, coming down into this turn. Can he brake later? He brakes later than Zulu, goes up into the lead once more. Zulu switcheroos, back up into the lead goes Zulu. Absolutely incredible. I've never seen racing like this before. This is sensational. We knew Zulu was strong. We knew he was fast from our 2023 experience with him, but we didn't know he was going to be this quick. Superpow drops all the way back. 5/10 now is the gap. And now Superpow is fighting for second as Icon lurks in the background. Superpow defends against Icon with 2 laps essentially left to go. Superpow went a little bit wide there.
Oh yes. Oh!
Contact between the two. Superpow holds on to second. Only just as contact between Icon and Superpow. Superpow now has conceded second place and Icon has gone past. But there will be a run down into turn 1 once again. Now 3/10 is the gap. Icon trying to break the slipstream as best he can. Superpow following closely behind. Can he make a move down into turn 1? The straight's getting very, very short, very, very quickly. It's going to have to be a long lunge if it's going to happen. It's not going to happen this round or this lap. Superpow, though, is still very close behind. Zulu is 2 seconds out in the lead of this race. 4/10 is the gap now between Superpow and Icon.
I look hasn't changed his tire. He made a second pit stop and they're gonna again on the mediums. He's gonna get disqualified if he doesn't pit again for softs or hards. That would make me very angry if he did, honestly.
Indeed. 3/10. Icon made a mistake somewhere.
He did?
He did. It was 5/10. It's now 2/10. Icon going slightly wide. It's much easier to follow than it is to lead. Icon is under pressure from Super Pow once again. Is there a lunge from Super Pow to be had down into the corner? It's hard to say. He's a bit far back once again. No, he makes the dive anyway. Super Pow up into second place.
Really
it's a little bit. It's very late, but he loses the position once again. But he knocks a lot of time off of Icon. Icon now is still in second place, but he's gotten a little bit wide there. Super Pow once again all over the rear of him. Zulu 3.4 seconds out into the lead of the race.
Yeah, they're further cementing Zulu's position right now.
Zulu's position
but his fight is actually great.
Super Pow got a much better exit than Icon did. Will he be closer coming down into turn 1 now is the question.
Really
Still
nice
a little bit
them.
far back. He's getting close, but not going to be close enough. He's putting Icon under enough pressure. Alonso under serious pressure from Jumping Moose. The hard compound tyre for Jorben. They're usually a death sentence, unfortunately. From what we've seen in the past, those hard compound tyres tend to be a little bit of a death sentence. The minute you put them on, you will struggle with them. Unfortunately, Super Pow now still got 1.5 laps left to get past Icon. 4/10 is the gap, 5/10 is the gap now. Icon had a much better exit there. Super Pow's tyres are nearly completely gone. Icon still has a little bit of tread left, but Zulu is disappeared out into the distance. Everything's starting to settle down a little bit here. Mark Alonso looking to go back past Jumping Moose if he can. Icon now 1.1 seconds ahead of Super Pow, which means he's broken that slipstream toll. Final lap of this race.
I think the slipstream is actually a bit longer if you have the settings on weak, or is it realistic?
No, I think it's weak.
Okay, so the slipstream range is actually a bit bigger, but yeah, that gap is a bit too big, especially
too big, yeah.
you can't pause tires, they're absolutely gone.
They're dead. They are absolutely completely gone. It's nearly 2 seconds the gap now. Everything's starting to settle down. I think everyone's accepted their fate. The battling is done. Super Pow is going to have to, unless there's a mistake from Icon up the road, which is doubtful, is going to have to settle for 3rd place here today. But what a well battled race. We've had 6 different leaders today. We've had Zulu leading the race. We've had Icon leading the race. We've had Super Pow leading the race. We've had Moose leading the race. We had Mark Alonso leading the race. We had Jorben leading the race at one point. We had Rob Goblin leading the race at one point. Just
absolutely fantastic race. A lot of lead changes and especially an unexpected winner, I'd say.
Yeah, unexpected winner.
Looking from the pace, I was the clear favorite, but I have to say it. Zulu's race management is probably one of the best I've seen. Probably the second after.
He rounds the final corner. A man that we weren't expecting, or at least he wasn't the fan favourite to win this race, but Zulu Outcasts, for the 4th time in his career, wins a Super Championship race. Fantastic win for Zulu, hard fought. Icon takes 2nd. Super Pow gets a podium in his home race. Fantastic results from round 1, one of the hardest fought battles we've ever seen. Jumping Moose takes 4th, an honourable position from him, and Mott Alonso settles for 5th. What a great performance from Mott Alonso today. One of the most impressive drivers we've seen today. fantastic.
Oh, the battle for the last, for 7th place.
Oh, battle for 7th
Yeah,
place
but
might
it's
get
got past
interesting.
at the end. Really nice.
Rob Goblin holds on to 9th place. Luke will take that final point, and Sennaboy, unfortunately, will have to settle for 11th.
Well, as much as I hope that you were right, I think I have to contradict you, because from what I've seen, Luke hasn't changed his tires, so he will be disqualified, as he hasn't run the two mandatory tire.
He didn't change his tires?
Yeah, he did all the race on mediums. 2 stops with mediums.
He's on racing softs now, though.
What?
He's on softs.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
sorry, I said it wrong. My bad. I read the M and thought it was soft, because I'm too used to seeing the game in English. For me, the M is the medium.
Yeah.
It's actually the soft.
Yeah.
So yeah, point for the Scuderia in the first race.
Point for
Really
Scuderia
nice.
indeed in the first race. What an absolutely fantastic race. I've never seen anything like that. I'm doing this 4 years and I've never seen a race like that. That was absolutely sensational. That is the best race we have ever ran in this competition ever. That is unbelievably good. That was unbelievably good. You couldn't know possibly who was going to win that from the start of this race to the end of it. Obviously we had some complications, but that was absolutely sensational. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm just going to grab my phone so we can do the anthems. But that was incredible. That was the best race we have ever run. Matt Alonso, my man, I've been waiting for you to come into chat. Bro, that was so impressive. If I could pick driver of the day today, and it'd only be my decision, I would be picking you as the driver of the day. Andy Bianchi, what about you? Who is your driver of the day?
I have no doubt. Zulu. Perfect race management. Basically flawless all race through.
The whole race.
Always calm, cold, as we got to know him. Fantastic race for me.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Driver of the day 2000 round 1 of 2024. We'll put it to the people because that's how we do it. And who would be the 4 most impressive drivers I've seen today? It would have to be Matt,
Pau, Zulu, and Icon.
Matt, Pau, Zulu, and Icon.
Because that pace from Icon was absolutely incredible. If he didn't found the Matador, he would have probably won the race.
Oh, absolutely. And do you know what's a bit frustrating is that there was so many good drivers today. It's really hard that we can't add more drivers. I wish I could add the entire grid to the poll, but I can only add 4. So I'll be back in 1 second, and then we're going to do the anthems. I just got to go grab my phone. Pardon me.
Yes, I will hold this show for a couple of seconds in the meantime, and I have to say I think a really good debut from Luke. You know, coming into get this tight and scoring points is not easy. So, as a team owner, but also a pundit, I actually want to make some compliments to him. Very nice race.
It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well, my curse continues. Yeah, Icon hasn't actually won a round 1, I don't think. He hasn't won a round 1. He's never won a round 1.
But if you look at previous season's results,
yeah,
the person who has won round 1 has never won the championship.
That is a fact. Oh. That's a bit of Irish music in the background. I didn't mean to have that on. But anyway, we'll go on to the anthems. Gentlemen, please, everybody be the utmost of respect for the driver's anthem, the Ukrainian national anthem. Let me just make sure that we don't get ads popping up once again. No, we don't. Please, everyone, be respectful of the Ukrainian national anthem. And now, please, everybody, be respectful of the team's national anthem. Let me find it. Please, everybody, be respectful of Chaseliner Racing's national anthem, the British national anthem. Congratulations to Chaseliner Racing, and congratulations more so to the man on the top step. That was absolutely sensational. Lucy Wu, not at all showing bias in the poll at all. Vote for Mott, says Lucy Wu. Straight up, shamelessly vote for Mott. Not like it's his driver or anything. I'm so looking forward to the next race at Spiders. I'm so glad, said Spiders. Thank you so much for minding Little Super Junior while we run this event. Obviously, this has been probably the best race we've ever ran. Would you agree, Andy?
Hard question, to be honest.
Hard question.
I couldn't.
He'd have to be a little bit biased and say that he's winning in Monza would probably be would better it. But
no,
you know, when you actually,
I wouldn't go with that one actually.
Oh, really?
The best race ever. No, I would need to think about it a bit, but yeah, this has been definitely one of the best.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
I absolutely agree with you. It's been one of the best. High speed rings, says Ashbill. Yeah, of course you'd have that opinion though, Ash.
Oh yes, I agree. Yes.
Yeah. That was a pretty fantastic race. Every race without Icon winning is a good race. Lucy, you're such a troll. Why?
No,
I have a question for you, Lucy. Yeah, poor Icon. I have a question.
You always get bullied.
I know. Yeah.
Undeservedly.
I know. It's mad. But here's my question. Right, Lucy Wu has been here for the entire race. Right, the whole race. You watched the whole thing, and thank you so much, Lucy. We really appreciate you. You know, sitting through it and watching the whole race. It's absolutely fantastic, and all that. But here's a question: if you had time to watch the race, why didn't you race? There's my question.
Super, you shouldn't have asked that because it's gonna backfire on someone else, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's someone else coming doing the same thing, so you shouldn't have asked that.
Don't wanna, says Lucy. I don't wanna. I know, it's absolutely okay. He's providing great drivers. Please stay retired, Lucy, says Rockstar. Oh, that's very fun.
Yes. It has been such a beautiful race without him.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the reason why it was so good, actually. Just joking, obviously.
Holy moly. We had 20 people viewing for 20 minutes. That's incredible. I can see it through the analytics here. We had 20 people watching through 20 minutes of the race. That is absolutely
fool, I don't know. I don't think it would be possible. I'd like to, but, you know, things really aren't allowing, especially in the near future.
Personally, Pool, I think the chemistry myself and Andy had today was quite good. I think we commentated quite well together, and it definitely made, because no matter what, you know, I know I've been doing this for quite a long time. You know, I've been running races, organising them, and obviously a lot of you have helped in the background too. But you know, for the vast majority, you know, there's a lot of work goes in the background. And a lot of that help was from Andy as well. So, you know, his current role that he's serving is definitely it definitely helps a lot in the background. So, you know, from a selfish point of view, it's fantastic to have him where he is for the moment anyway. You know, obviously at some point, no matter what, I will get to a stage where I'm either too old, or it's not working, you know, this whole thing will eventually, I mean, like everything else, everything comes to an end, and eventually this will as well. Again, not for the foreseeable future, and Andy and me had a long conversation about making sure that once that time comes and we are into the final season of this event and this championship, that he will take part in that season, and that was agreed upon. So I mean, he's free to come back whenever he likes. I mean, he owns a team, so you know, but at the current moment of time, Andy is going to be here with me, doing commentary or in the background doing things.
Yeah, but to be honest, why do we have to have such a sad discussion right now?
Oh, we're not having a sad
It's the
discussion. There's
season,
nothing
come
sad.
on.
Nothing sad about that. I mean, you commented absolutely fantastic. Petition to bring back Lucy, and Andy Bianchi says sad spiders. Well, we probably should get over the driver of the day vote yet, which is headlocked.
I'm not joining back. Sorry, no. Why would I when I have my team, for fuck's sake? That doesn't make sense.
Also, Devil NR1 teams. Matt Alonso is currently 43% in the votes for driver of the day.
Oh yeah, I think I'm the only one who voted to Zulu, actually.
7% is to Zulu. I think somebody else voted for Zulu as well. I think Icon voted for Zulu.
I don't know, actually. I don't think. No,
Lucy Woo's there licking his lips. You can almost imagine Lucy Woo sitting there now licking his lips like, yes, I got a driver.
He should also get his ass back in the other RG Labs
Yeah,
car,
he should. You know? He absolutely should. He should come back. He should be in the other car. But I miss Andy driving too.
Nice words. But I think this is my place now.
For the time being, anyway. We'll see what we can organise in the future. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it here. We're going to call the driver of the day. We'll wait until the 9th minute, and we will call it, and then we will end for today. And obviously we had a bumpy start, but by the end of it, it came out good. And I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with how today went. It's going to be interesting to look at the leaderboard. I'm looking forward to seeing what the leaderboard looks like. And more specifically, because it's much harder to organise, is the teams. I'm looking forward to see. I'm looking forward to seeing how the teams will look. I'm presuming Chase Liner will be at the top, but we had two very high finishing Devils, and we had two very high finishing Spiders. It'll be interesting to see. And we had high finishing. We had a pretty decent finishing Saria as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it all fares out. So the 9th minute, we're going to end the poll here, and congratulations, Matt Alonso. You are the driver of the day for round 1 in 2024. Congratulations, Matt Alonso. Absolutely sensational drive. I really hope you come back next week with the exact same mentality, same pace, and I want to see Matt Alonso win a race this year, and I think everyone else does as well, and I think all of us would like to see everybody win a race this year, but specifically Matt Alonso, after a performance like that today, led the race for so long. Delighted for Matt, and I'm hoping for similar instances. Thanks for hosting this, Super. It was better than I thought it would be. Yeah, look, don't worry, man. Tough day for you. Your first race in what is ultimately one of the most competitive competitions I've seen on Gran Turismo. So don't be too disheartened about where you finished. You had a good race, and it's a good result for your first ever race. So I really do appreciate you taking part today and focusing last night on trying to figure out how to get everything working. But now you can see how competitive this competition is. It is extremely competitive, and the drivers in it are extremely talented, and that's across the board. All of them are extremely talented. But now you can see. Icon gifted one Super 25 membership to Andy Bianchi.
Look at the coincidence. Look at the coincidences. Incredible.
Which?
Like, out of all the people that could have received it, in all the races that happened, you know.
Yeah.
It happened to me when I started commentating.
Oh yeah, I know.
I think it's time to bribing me to come back.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to bribe you. He's definitely trying to bribe you to come back to race. No, it's fine. No, take it easy, Alejandro.
I'm Italian, but I'm not that easy to.
Yeah, he's not that. Alejandro Martinez says, "Good luck." Thank you so much, Alejandro, aka Super Pal. I really appreciate it, man. You provided some absolutely sensational racing, and I mean, it was fantastic to watch. And everybody that watched enjoyed it. And we're looking forward to seeing you come back next week, whatever form that race may be. Take more of his money before. Take more of his money before, says Lucy, but I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, drivers, for taking part. One of the best races we've ever ran. Mr. Andy Bianchi, I appreciate you coming and sitting in the commentary box with me. It was really enjoyable.
Absolutely my pleasure.
Yeah, I'm delighted.
Looking forward to do this again.
Absolutely.
If I have the occasion, because right now I'm busy as fuck. This was absolutely scheduled.
Yeah. This was out of the blue, but I'm glad it was out of the blue. It was absolutely fantastic, and I'm really enjoyed it.
Same.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how we can go. Oh, for God's sake. Save. No, I was just turning on monetization there, because why not? Anyway, gents, I'm going to call it here. Again, thanks everybody so much for making round 1 of 2024, the Super Championship 2024. Absolutely fantastic, and it really was fantastic, and everyone enjoyed it. Everyone really enjoyed it. So I look forward to next week, and I look forward to seeing everybody again next week. And just so that we can all get some clear vision on how today's race went, we had a maximum, at one point we had 20 drivers, or 20, sorry, not 20 drivers, but 20 people viewing for 20 minutes straight, just so that everybody can get those numbers and see those numbers, or not see them, but hear them. And we did a total views of 93, which after the fact will actually look much higher. It's very inaccurate from the screen I have right here. That's actually a significantly higher number. So absolutely fantastic in terms of numbers. And I really appreciate it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Andy Bianchi, I will see you again. And without further ado, go to Milamagad, August Schlan Avalia.